That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man, Pooh Nanners, your Texas caster and hype master.
And I'm Vivian, a.k.a. Control Flirt Delete. I'm very deadly and very sweet.
And, man, do you hate to meet her on the battlefield with her dastardly and dangerous Colettos? They are...
Absolutely.
They're very tricky and very dangerous. They lure you in.
So you've heard.
Oh,
yeah.
Man, yes. I always bring up, good old Pink Stingray, which is like, oh, I dropped my gun. And someone at Auburn's like, oh, I'm going to get this girl just murdered. It's like, not when it's the Colettos. Don't ever believe that. Good times. Well, speaking of things that you shouldn't trust, we got some walkers that we're going to deal with today in Walking Dead, The Saints and Sinners, brought to you by Skydance. Is that the correct name?
Yeah, absolutely. Skydance with The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. So we're excited for that one.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be zombies. We're going to be going in hardcore mode. The Meatgrinder, I believe it's called. And we have 3 of the top players in the world that are going to get in there and just murder as many of these. I don't know if it's actually murder if you kill the Walking Dead.
Is it murder or is it survival?
I mean, they're already dead, right? And then they're undead. Yeah. So maybe it's like by killing the undead, do you technically healing them? I don't know. Anyway, so they're going to get as many points as they can. If you've played this game, it's you get waves of zombies. There's only so many of them that spawn at a time, so you need to kill them quickly in order to get more of them to spawn. But then you also get points for how many you kill at once, or if you push them really far away, or explosions deal a bunch of damage, so it becomes a double-edged sword. Do I let them pile together, but waste the zombies that could be spawned, but get so many more points? And then as long as you keep going without getting bit, then you end up with a streak bonus. And then there's also like infinite ammo drinks around. There's a whole lot of math to balance in your head.
Yes, it's all about stamina. You have to survive through all of the waves. Yes, you want to pick up the drinks. You want the infinite ammo. So we're going to watch the 3 best top players show us how to survive in an apocalypse.
That's
basically.
Right. That's right. But before we get to that, a bit of fun. We add ourselves with Virtual Athletics Leagues, who work with us here at VRespawn in the VRespawn studio to put on this event with Skydance. And one of the things we decided to do was a social media contest. And we had a bunch of people, big VR heads, submitting what they did in Walking Dead. And we've got ourselves some really fun videos. So let's go ahead and take a look. Hopefully, I am pressing the right button. All right, so this is Breezy with his figure slaying. Just going on all gentle styles. It's just like, oh, this is easy, just headshots. It's point blank. It's not a big deal. Just make sure I've got enough bullets in here. How about this one?
How is he not screaming? Like, I'm just like,
when you've been playing this game this long, he's just like, wow, I'm just racking up the
normal.
points.
Yeah, they do kind of look normal. I probably dated a guy like that.
Just takes his time. All right, moving on to our next winner. We've got Garsh here with the marathon cosplay. He got to dress up as a Walking Dead Uncle Sam, I'd even say. He's got himself the American flag, a nice top hat. Even got himself his changing out hats on the fly. This is very clever. As he goes to swing in his nail bat, you can craft weapons in this game. It's one of the fun things you can do. Kind of keeps you going. Reminds you a little bit of the Dead Island days back whenever they had zombies and crafting. Except for that was an island resort. This is a much more dark and deadly place.
Wow.
Known as a cemetery.
Look at the costume, too. This is a...
This is a guy who meant it for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then we've got Joey, or Joey, depending on where you're from, how you want to say it. He's got the Walker basketball winner. So he's going to go ahead and behead himself a couple of guys and play some head basketball.
Yeah,
just really kicking it.
Yeah, that's how you should play.
Yeah, that's the way I'd play basketball,
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, just from the free throw line. He's going from the 3 points. Oh, nothing but net. And he gets himself a last minute. Joey just killing it here. Or unkilling it? I don't know. Yeah. Well, he's got to get his twofer in. And then the VR head that everybody knows. We've got good old Pesky with this archery contest winner. Rocking his rock and roll as he gets going, just nailing the headshots. Classic Pesky as he gets going. He's going to stab him in the face Legolas style, then reuse that arrow to stab another guy in the head. I love that they added that to the VR. I mean, anybody who has, twirling the sticks around. Anybody that adds bow and arrows to their VR game and doesn't let you just stab a person directly with an arrow is making a massive mistake. So congrats to Skydance for really figuring it out on this one. The whole grabbing their head and then stabbing them too, how flawless the execution on that is.
Yeah, like hold it down. And then you have to have like stamina in this game too.
Oh,
it's not just like walking around killing zombies. I mean, you really got to maintain your resources.
Well, what's funny is that the game also has like digital stamina, and I've talked to the players about that. It's like, is digital stamina really like necessary considering how physically taxing the game is to play? I was like, all right, that's the way you want to play it. That's a bit of contention amongst VR developers about whether or not you want to implement traditional FPS stamina or not.
Yeah. And for those of you who are joining us because you're fans of the Walking Dead franchise, they are playing in VR. They are well, they're not really bloody, but they're actually doing these movements in real life. So that's what's so cool about VR.
Yeah, and we're going to get a POV for each of the players. We're going to be looking right down their faces to see what it is they're seeing, the action from the direction. We're going to jump between each of the camera. All three players are going to be playing 2 Wave 20 simultaneously, and we're going to watch all three of them play and switch between the views in order to see what they do as they all try to see who gets the highest score in the game in order to go for it. But one more thing before we get to that, let's talk about Extra Life, Vivian.
Yeah, so Extra Life is a charity. So we are going to be giving away a very special Walking Dead backpack for whoever donates most generously the most during this stream.
Technically, yes.
So yeah. So thank you very much for that. I think it's from Skydance. So if you would like that exclusive backpack for when you are going out to kill those walkers, to hold your tools, and your juice.
Yeah, that would actually be really great. Well, I don't know if great or terrible or what, but it would maybe ironic is the word I'm looking for, is that, then the zombie apocalypse does come and you're the only guy with that backpack.
Yeah, and that's what they're after.
And then people like, wow, cool backpack. And then somebody will be like, you did this. You brought this upon us. You doomed us all. Well, our players.
That sounds exciting.
Right. Our players are just now getting started. The round has begun, and people are starting to get their what's the word I'm looking for? Their craft on. That said, Breezy looks like he's having a little bit of trouble getting his match started. Not entirely sure what's going on there, so I'm going to wait for him to come up. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what you guys are going to see, especially, and we're going to leave Extra Life there so you guys have time to type in that URL and get to it. Hopefully somebody lets Breezy know that he is not transmitting video at all.
Well, you know what? This is good. This is give the others a bit of a leg up, because Breezy actually shared with us that he's quite confident he would survive an apocalypse for real with his wife, who's a doctor. So that's big sales right there. Yeah, absolutely. So he's pretty confident that he's got this. So maybe he's just taking a little bit of a breather. Not to be outdone, though, the other players have admittedly put in quite a lot of time in the game as well. So this should be really good. I think it's going to be rather close. Okay, so I've confirmed with Breezy that he's just on the loading screen. He's like, it takes a long time to load on my computer. My computer's 8 years old. It just is what it is. 8 years old? I'm just making that up. I'm filling in. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and watch. We're going to go ahead and watch the other two guys play while we do this. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here we go. We've got ourselves some players going toe-to-toe, back and forth. Let's say Shadow. Let's take a look at what's going on with Shadow. Oh, Shadow just going to town. He's lining them up and doing... Oh, does Shadow know something about throwing knives in the first wave that we don't know? You can hear his watch going off right now, letting him know he's running out of time. Knife throwing. Yes, that should be in everything. Shout out to those games with the knives. Got to keep those knives going all day long, and it is doing such a great job. I'm enjoying this. Let's see if he can find himself what he needs to. Let's go ahead and check in on our other player, Joey. Joey right now looks like he's just getting ready for the wave to start. Oh, he's drinking that soda. Well, that gives you that infinite ammo soda. Yeah. And so he's just ready to go in. Yeah, that's some people's strategy, is to get as much of that juice as possible to load up on it. And I think he's got, a double barrel? Yes. Shotgun there? He's like, give me the juice! Yep. Rocking it. I mean, actually, it feels like he is just a very fast zombie and looking for things like oh, wow, look at that, the stamina. You're right. So they do lose stamina when they kill, when they melee, right? And melee. I love it. Melee. I love it. Melee. Oh. I mean, why would you even let them in the house? Obviously, you want to put treadmills around your house. Just keep them out. That's what I would do. And I think that's a good idea. All right, so we've already got Breezy up and running, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with Breezy. Breezy just ready to rock and roll with his pistol. Man, his game took its sweet time loading up. It's going to give him the information he needs, maybe.
Joey working that shotgun. Now take a look at Joey right here. I'm going to switch over to Joey real quick. You see those little dots right there? That lets you know that you're inside the double XP zone or double point zone. If you hang out inside here, you can double all your points up, so it's worth it to hang out inside. Now, as you can see, not everybody's inside one of these all the time. There are caveats to being stuck inside a building if you want to go explosive bolts, or as you can see Shadow's doing here, if you want to sit there and go with the arrow, do some arrow styles, you're really going to want that distance because you get more points over that distance. Granted, he is doing this also within the 2x zone. As you can see those little pluses lining him around. Vivian, if you're going to fight zombies in the zombie apocalypse, are you looking for a 2x zone, or are you going to like fight from somewhere else?
Yeah, obviously. I want to be the most badass survivor.
I don't know if points are going to be worth it as much as not being dead or I guess undead in this case. Now, you got to watch out for those green guys.
Yeah.
So the zombies that glow green like that, they actually do damage to you if you're near them when you kill them. So you have to kill them from a distance. So they are slightly different.
More points. Ooh, look at that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's a good distance there.
It's all about getting that distance. As you can see, he's grabbing those 30s from a distance 50 from long range.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, he's just outside of that range, and he picked up a 30 when he really wanted to get that 50. But Shadow's always killing it, so he should be fine. We go back to Joey. Joey looking around. He's doing a little bit of scavenging. We got the wave 2 beginning for Breezy right now. And we've got good old Shadow. He's sitting there figuring out, you know what? I'm going to get myself the blueprints. You got to hunt for these blueprints. And the blueprint he wants is all the arrows. He's like, I'm all arrows all the time. I'm going full Legolas on this thing. I got to make sure to get some bows going as well because they do not last forever. Joey's looking at his backpack too. You got to love the VR backpack mechanics that people do where you pull the backpack out with your inventory.
Yeah, that's awesome. One of the many awesome things in VR.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things. I think the first time I saw that was in the gallery, and I'm like, oh, all inventory needs to be this way forever. Getting those long shots, because you can see those long shots worth drastically less than those arrow shots we were seeing coming in from Shadow. Shotgun up close. I don't know if it's going to be that helpful. Oh, that's only going to be 10 for all those bullets they're popping off. Joey, this is not going to cut it. Not from what we were seeing from Shadow.
Yeah, I love that pushing the head away. Excuse me, sir. I'm just going to
Shadow's getting 15s up close with the arrow. Oh, he just lost his streak. That is going to cost him some points too. But it is early game. The streak isn't worth as much in like wave 2. So it might not be too bad for him. Oh, picking up 20s over here for Breezy. Breezy's trying to find himself a good place to hang out. He's actually scavenging right now. I believe it was Breezy. He told me, yep, that's what he goes looking for. He's like, that one is always there, that infinite ammo soda. He's like, he knows we're the ones that always spawn, and there's some that are random and some that switch up, and he's like, he likes to get 10 of them. Oh, and he just loses his streak again. But he's like, I like to get 10 of those sodas before wave 10 is over.
Yeah, that's his strats.
Rapid fire! Whoa. Are you seeing this? He tried to lead. Oh, see, you got the drop on the arrows, so you got to aim above their head. He was just telling me the other day that his arms were killing him for practicing for this event.
Yeah, and absolutely. Look at Shadow there. You see it on the bottom screen. You see he's actually doing those movements there.
Yeah. I told him you got to warm up those shoulders. We learned that very early on in VR esports. You got to warm up your shoulders. You want to wear compression gear, maybe have some resistance bands.
Camelback, all kinds of things.
You got to keep water next to the computer if you're going to compete with everybody in VR. It is absolutely fun.
Camelback, come on, that's genius.
Yes, it is genius. You know what? For that backpack unit that I believe the Beat Saber guys were working on, it'd be nice if they actually just put like a little water Camelback in there too. It seems like that's the way to go. All right, we got the end of round 3 for Joey. We got Breezy here working revolver styles. I don't know if he's really getting quite what he needs, but you know that quick reload that's in Walking Dead is absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
Joey running out of stamina. That's what we were talking about there. As Shadow just waves goodbye to the last zombie flying through the air.
Well, he's got showmanship. See, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you gotta go out in style. That's what's
time to drink that soda. All the ammo, all the time. Doesn't have to craft his bullets if he has infinite ammo. Now that's thinking outside the box. Or maybe thinking inside the soda. I don't know, man. It's grape soda, and I love me some grape soda, so I get it.
Yum.
All right, we see the other 2 players are busy crafting right now. They're in between waves, so it's a good thing Breezy had a slow load. Doesn't quite have the best bit rate on his video here, but he is getting some good shots in, and he's giving us action while the other players are crafting. And he goes for that soda. That is all day long what he's looking for. He's like, I want all the sodas.
And look at this. This is so awesome. You gotta like stop in between. You gotta think about what you want to build and your weapons. And I mean, there's a lot happening.
He's having trouble hitting them headshots. Is he holding this one still by the head?
Yeah.
No, he's just pushing it back. Because, yeah, it's a range shot's worth way more than melee. So you want to toss them back and get some distance. Jeez. Oh, man. And Shadow just racking up all the arrows he can as it gets started. He's like, I'm using every second I have to make every arrow I can make. He's like, no, I'm still making arrows. Forget you. Wow, how many arrows do you need? All of them, apparently.
Ooh.
You can recover your arrows, but they do break, and so does your bow. That's why he's actually hanging out next to where he did them. Instead of carrying them all in his backpack, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to stand right here. I don't need the double points. If I'm getting 30s and 50s, I don't need the double points.
Look at that. Look at that hit. I was getting 25.
All the arrows.
Nice. Yeah.
It's like I'm spending all my bite coins. Oh, he's just going for it. All right, Joey's still rocking the double barrel shotgun. Everybody's got a different play style. We've got Revolver Man, we've got Legolas, and we've got double barrel shotgun. I believe that's Ash right there. This is my boomstick, baby. Still only picking up 15s, and that is not going to get him where he needs to be. Let's go and check out what Breezy's doing, ending wave 3. He's just still really on the tail end of the other players. The other players, we already saw that they were in wave 4.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Shotgun is not going to get him the points he needs. Not when you're seeing what's coming in from Shadow, picking up
man,
30s and 50s.
Shadow is just he's got the arrow. I mean, he's throwing
up 30s and 50s.
I mean, yeah, 30s. It's like what? Okay, everyone, go home.
It's game over, man.
Yeah,
over.
Look at this guy.
Granted, as the players have said, that this is the beginning waves. We're in the easy section of the meat grinder.
Sure, you know what? Yeah, he might be burning it.
He might get himself tired before then.
Yeah.
That is a real possibility when playing any kind of archery-based game, unless you're Pesky. He seems to be made out of magic.
Yes. Shout out.
Shout out to Pesky, yeah. Pesky Hashu. Pesky Hashu, unstoppable VR player of the year. But yeah, so absolutely wonderful to watch this guy go at it. We'll see if he holds his pace going into Wave 10, which is where the players will let us know where things really kick off. So Wave 4 just ended up for Joey. We should see Shadow ending Wave 4 here very soon as well. Breezy only just began Wave 4. Still going full pistol style. Not really landing a lot of those shots. It's back on the regular pistol, not the revolver this time. I'm not sure which one he decides to choose from. Might be ammo-based. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe Breezy is just he wanted to catch up, so he's not really thinking too much right now. Just thinking about getting back into the game. Who knows?
Well, Shadow over here, man, he's just right back to the crafting. Did he just make himself a latte? I'm not entirely sure what that was, but yeah, what is this? He's making himself some soup.
Loading is what it is.
Yeah, he's carbo loading for the round. I wonder if he knows it doesn't work in round. But anyway, he is loading up on those something other than arrows, which that I did not expect. But he is going for it. And we're back to the pistol as Joey gets started in his next wave. Getting there. I think Joey's actually a little bit ahead of everybody. Leave it to the young ones to lead the way. Oh, that's a green one, too.
Oh.
You don't want to get close to that guy or he'll blow up on him. You can barely tell he's a greenie. Yep, he backs up. He's like, I'm not letting that get me. Smart play coming in from Breezy.
Come on, Breezy. It's like...
Yeah.
Aim for them.
You know what's really funny? That's my accuracy with the pistol from that distance as well.
I know.
My whole life.
Talking like I know.
My whole life, I could never shoot with a pistol. I think it's like anything under 5 yards, and I'm terrible with a pistol. Oh, Shadow's just pushing him back.
Yeah.
Shadow's all like, I'm still making stuff. I'm shopping. He's not reading, he's shopping.
I understand. I would do the same thing if you were bothering me while I'm shopping.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yeah, just
Shadows be shopping, man. Got to use them bite coins. Breezy here storing up more sodas probably. That is the angle that he likes to play. Might have got a little bit close to that guy when he dies. That's why I said you got to watch out. They release a little gas. It gets you. Crapping up some early 15s. Oh, just everything just breaks on him, man. You can look at how like shoddily crafted the bow and arrow is.
Yeah.
But I guess it's okay.
It looks so. I'm just thinking of all the archery games in VR. This one looks awesome.
It does. It does. It keeps you going. You know what's really funny? A lot of games have introduced the mechanic over the years. I believe Minecraft was one of the most popular ones who did it first of the weapon durability mechanic, where your weapon would eventually destroy it. I remember they were so heavy-handed with it in Breath of the Wild that people were kind of upset. But then they realized it kind of forced you to keep having to do stuff and forced you into crazy situations, and you didn't end up with one OP weapon that just took you to the end of the game. It added variety to the game. As annoying as it is, it's a good annoyance. Oh, we got to buy. Got to buy, baby. Everybody buys. We watch Joey well ahead of everyone else.
Racking up those doubles.
Oh, he is going for it. All right,
you have to go for it.
I would.
Always. Absolutely. True competitor. I mean,
yes.
Like, oh, play it safe. No! Right? Life or death here.
All right, Wave 5 has begun for Joey. Shadow's over here, I believe, on the tail end of Wave 4. Yep, there's his watch going off, letting him know it's about to end. And we'll see if this says Wave 4 end or Wave 5. Let's find out. I'm excited. He's inside the 2X zone, so he's happy about that. The 2X zone is outside where he likes to be. That was end of Wave 5. No, he's actually ahead of Joey. Well, now we know.
You know what's crazy is that Shadow, this is his first time like competing, whereas the other guys they've competed before in Pistol Whip and some other games as well.
This is not too abnormal though. We do see that, like, you know, we'll have like old school VR competitors that like really know how to play competitive games, and then the one guy who like this is the game he plays still will outshine him. We see that a lot.
Yeah, not that I like to see hanging anything, but that's where you get your purple juice.
Yeah. The purple juice is inside their head, man. You just, that's where it exists. A lot of people don't realize that the inside of zombie heads actually tastes really, really good.
Absolutely. Yum, yum, yum.
All right, Shadow's still doing some shopping. Joey's still lighting him up with his double barrel shotgun. He just likes what he likes. Joey's over here like, this here's a double barrel shotgun, so I don't even really got to aim. I just light him up.
That's a good impression.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. I'm from Texas. I can do that. All right, lighting up. Shadow really just making him dance. Let's watch Shadow do his thing. I like it. Man, just
we have a person here talking about like, yeah, he's just camping that one spot. What do you think about that? I mean,
yeah, well, he's got to. He can't fit all of the arrows and the bows in his backpack. There's not enough room. Yeah, and he has to buy so many arrows. They break so fast, but they're worth so many freaking points. And that is the name of the game, get the most points. Now, granted, there are ways around the map to get a whole bunch of points. But after all the playing and this guy leading the leaderboards for pretty much forever in this game, he's learned, he's like, this is the most points right here. And
yeah, absolutely. But, like, he's not, like, losing too much stamina either. So these other guys are, like, running around.
Yeah. Now, I will give you that him not exploring the entire map does have, like, a variety issue where you're just like, well, where's the fun in that, guys? And it does have a sort of like entertainment detraction, right, from not going anywhere. But the extra entertainment of the fact that this guy's going all arrows all the time and having to constantly quick reload as he breaks them and like is just waving his stick so they'll come after him. That's some showmanship. He's already running a 25 streak right now.
Ooh, Joe just got a 30. Oh, 30.
Mm-hmm.
Catch it, Joe.
Joey does what he's got to do.
Yeah, he's in the double. Take advantage.
Yeah, got to get it when you can get it. That's the problem with shotguns. They're not really a distance weapon.
Oh, yeah.
You're an armored player. You know that.
I know it. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, that's what I think about when I watch this stuff with you, is that, since you and the girls play armored professionally, you're over here watching somebody with a pistol, like, missing those shots, and you're just like, well, see, this is why we wouldn't let you shoot a pistol.
This is why competitive players, they toss their pistol sometimes at the beginning of the round.
They're like, yeah, no, I got
just
distance already.
Cool.
Well, there's also like, if I've got to get close enough to use this pistol, I'm probably already dead anyway.
Sorry, you can push it away and like, hold on, I gotta reload. And they do stay back.
Now, your shotgun player was Peak Stingray, right?
Sky.
Yeah. We're gonna get Sky in this game playing with the shotgun, see how she does. Did he just throw his shotgun down?
Even what you say about the shotgun players in Onward, like the ones that are known for it, they're killer. Like,
I
wouldn't be
that's any FPS game when there's somebody who knows how to use a shotgun, they're so good with it that everyone thinks the shotgun is unfair. But they literally can't do the same thing with a shotgun. You'd be a shotgun surgeon, man. That's always fun. It's not worth as many points, but it certainly feels fun to do in Walking Dead. As the other players go to shopping, Breezy is still playing catch-up. Looking around, watching which way he's got to go. I do believe Shadow's going to be going into Wave 6 or 7 right now. Still not into Wave 10, where the real fun is supposed to begin. So, Vivian, did you give yourself a chance to play this game? You try to get your onward skills in there?
Oh, my onward skills? Oh, yes, because I love going out with zombies, of course. Come on. Well, you know, the rule is you gotta go in and play a little bit. But in my case, you know, it's like I make it to the loading menu, and then my eyes are shut the rest of the time, maybe, perhaps.
Zombies are like one of the few things that scare you, right?
Okay, you know what? I'm not telling you my secrets.
I almost had you. Almost had you. I'll get you next time. Yeah, so if you ever want to scare Vivian, just show up as a zombie, you'll be all right.
Well, shout out to Kim from Canada. That is her player name. She is the newest Stiletto. She's been playing this. She plays Pavlov. So yeah, she's getting into this as well. So we're spreading our wings. We're getting around.
Legolas going at it with his arrows. Actually misses. A rare miss from Legolas going on here. His arms have got to be getting tired. Joey just working that double barrel shotgun. He's like, I've got nothing else to kill. Come on, guys. I got all these shotgun shells, and I got heads that didn't need to go into. Oh! Light them up, Joey. Show us what you got. As we run on back to Legolas. All right, Legolas going. Arrow styles. Whoa, 3 in a row like that. Like, I mean, man, I've seen a lot of people play good archery in VR, but this is some consistency with archery that I've not seen before.
Yeah, this is like... Can we get some archery and some other shooter games?
Yeah,
just randomly?
I've said that to other devs before that have games that are like big shooter games. It's like you got to add a bow and arrow, man. Just, I mean, even though it's hard, but there'll be somebody that's good with it, and it'll be silent. Especially games that it's all about being able to hear where the other people are. Like if someone in Auburn was running around with like a bow and arrow or a crossbow so you couldn't hear it, that just, no more refrag there. You wouldn't even know what happened.
You know there's going to be some deadly players. That's the thing about VR esports is like it's still up and coming, so we all know, like the top players and who stands out from across the games. So get in and be known as that killer.
He's having trouble reloading. He's like, I can't get this last shell in there. That's the fun thing about VR is that when things are really difficult and you're kind of like in the crap, you know what I mean? And you're just really trying to deal with what's going on, that trying to reload your weapon, no matter how easy the developers have made it, you'll just fumble with it.
What's with that zombie with the little cosplay?
They take more damage. It's covering their heads. You can't just easy one-shot their head.
Oh,
it's just like Plants vs. Zombies that way. Little callback there. All right, he's already taken his infinite soda. Gonna grab himself some more. Man, this guy just knows where all the soda is. Breezy lighting him up. One-shotting now. Looks like he's warmed up enough that his aim has gotten a lot better. I imagine if you're only shooting a pistol the entire game, at some point your aim's going to get good.
Yeah.
Not if you're me, but if you're anybody.
Like with single hand, is it?
Yeah, he's one-handing it too. Yeah, that's crazy to us, yeah. I wish it would just tell me exactly how many arrows he's bought during the course of this game.
Yeah, well, haven't you been keeping track? I mean,
Shadow,
I'm like Rain Man over here. I know exactly how many.
Shadow be shopping, man. Shopping. We're going to start calling him Shopping Shadow.
There we go. I want to know from the people watching. We have quite a number of people watching. What is your apocalypse survival tactic?
Joey's got some darkness on his screen here. I don't know. I think he's like slowly healing up. He did say it's very possible that he'll die before he makes it to the end. That could possibly happen, and that will end his run.
I forgot that there's even like that can even happen.
Yeah. You're not meant to survive to wave 30. Like that's like you're really good if you do, and that's who these people have entered in. The people who can do that pretty consistently. And there's one man that does it to the extreme, and that would be Shadow Veins up in the upper right there.
But look at Joe. I think he changed his loadout. Oh wait, not right now.
No, Joey's going doubles. He's like, there's only one gun I know. It's a double barrel shotgun. Now, as a guy who frequently on Planet Side 2 is always talking about explosions and freedom, a guy who says the only weapon I like is a double barrel shotgun is the kind of person I'm into. It's my kind of guy right there. He's like, I like fire, explosions, and double barrel shotguns.
How to find your soulmate with banners.
Oh man, Joey's cool people, man.
Yeah, actually, these three guys are. You should absolutely look them up on social media. It's like by their names and follow them. I mean, they are competitors. I don't know that they're streamers exactly, but I think they're trying to. I mean, look at them.
They're streaming, yeah, man. They're going for it. All right, well, looks like Joey's really taking some damage. I think this might be where Joey dies. He's having trouble. He has no bullets. He's got to reload. Come on, Joey. Come on, Joey.
You got this. You got this. Come on.
No, luckily nothing's going to come up behind Joey. He's like, I'm going to get him. I'm inside the zone.
Ooh.
Look at him shaking. You can see his hand shaking in that shotgun.
Yes, that totally happens when you're playing these games. You are shaking.
Well, yeah, right. When you're playing any kind of intense VR game, the immersion is so much so that you will find yourself shaking, and the shaking affects your ability to aim and play the game. Right? There is that problem. But when you're playing in a competitive setting, the shakes are even worse, right, Vivian? Like, when you're in a VRML match?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta learn how to be zen when you're a competitor, but it gets to you. We wear heart rate monitors. We know it's true. But man. You can see it. You see it in the handshake there. Like you said, dude. There.
I've only competed a handful of times in VR esports, and every time I've done it, the shakes were just uncontrollable. You the whole time you feel like you have to go to the bathroom. It only goes away like as soon as you stop competing. And it makes it worse when you're on stage and they have cameras. Like it just goes up to 1 million. Yeah.
Wait, do you know what the secret is to being zen?
Being zen? No.
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
No, okay.
All right.
No. It is definitely something that you want to practice, and it's just like pretending you're not competing or that you're not on stage or the cameras are on you, because it totally gets to your head.
Well, what's really funny is normally that stuff doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I'm a performer. I know how to do that without completely flummoxing. But it's like when there's a competition. For some reason, when I'm competing, and I know that I know that I'm not going to win, that I have to actually try really hard. For some reason, it gets to me. It didn't used to. Back when I was younger, I used to be like, nah, I can win anything. And then I got older and started realizing that I'm a flawed human being. When you start to understand yourself.
Is that when you discovered it?
That's when you stop being full of yourself, right? When you start getting older and you're like, you know what? I'm not all that great. It's in that moment that you're like.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, Shadow just waving him on. He's like, come on, guys. Is that all you got? Breezy going point blank with the pistol and still couldn't land the shot. Joey taking tons of damage. It's a good thing we can't see his health bar because his face looks kind of beat up. Gonna get in there close. He's got it by the horns. I do love the hands in this game. This is something that those of us who are big VR heads always harp on, is how the hands look in a VR game. You want to be able to render the arms, too. It's very good. People say, that can be jarring, rendering the arms, and we're like, only if you render them wrong. You render them good, it's great. And the same thing with hands.
It can be done. Look at this. I think it's done well, because you can see the shaking as well there. And
the blood on the hands and Band-Aids on his hands. It's good stuff. And then also, as they grab stuff, like when he grabs the head or grabs the horn, his hand conforms to it versus what you would expect, which is just weird clipping with the hand going through. So hats off to Skydance, making a beautiful-looking game with high immersion. Even these guys who were used to playing this one for 20 rounds and surviving and getting high scores, they're still shaking. Shaking in the boots. Shadow's chopping. We're going to watch Breezy get some pistol shots in here as Joey starts up with his shotgun styles. Oh, he's picking up 40s with the shotgun, so we at least know that's possible. That might be at max distance, though, where we would normally see good old Shadow getting his 50s. Or it might also just be because he's inside the double zone.
I'm loving how people just still love The Walking Dead.
He also did it, too. Breezy was just waving him on. He's like, come on, come on.
Maybe he heard.
He's just waving him. Joey's like, you can have a helmet, you can have yourself a little cosplay mask. Double barrel shotgun don't care what you got. Gotta love the flip. We always say that to anybody who has shotguns. It's like by hand shotgun reloading is okay, but if I can't flip it, load it, even if it's finicky and doesn't work all the time, I want to do that, so just do that.
We got some players in the chat here cheering for Breezy, they're saying. And do people wear both diapers when playing? Do you know anything about this?
I've not heard, but I'd imagine so. I love demoing VR for friends, especially early days. I demo a lot of zombie games. Not quite as polished as this one, but still zombie games, and they'd take off running. You'd have to make sure you didn't like lose your headset. And now with like a Quest, they can really take off running. So you got to be careful, man. I don't know, but I've never seen anybody wet themselves though. Not seen that.
Yeah, no. Like we would tell you. Here,
I would. You know I would. I wouldn't keep that to myself.
Put them on blast. Brian is wondering how many calories they're burning. So this is a part of the VR Fitness Summit. So it is all about staying fit. As you can see, their hands have been up this whole time fighting off these zombies. I know that when you're playing Onward, for example, it's a milsim, it's slower, but your heart rate races.
Oh yeah.
Because of the intensity. And I know that some players have hit up to like just 160 at a constant when they're
the thing I always tell people is like an Echo Arena, I was losing 6 pounds a week during the beta. And I was playing sitting down. Like I wasn't even playing hardcore. So these games can be very intense. And Sprint Vector
when I first started, I lost 20 pounds.
Right?
That's because I didn't know you could sit down. I didn't know that.
You can still burn a lot of calories sitting down. You know what? I play Sprint Vector. Sprint Vector cooked me real good. Knockout League, any boxing game will really get you. Games with archery are also really intense. But any of these games where you're having to deal with kind of like a scary situation or where like, if you die, you have to start completely over. It'll still get you more so than a regular video game, a regular what we call pancake games. Those can be very intense in their own way, and you can worry in those games. But something about being immersed, it just plays a trick on your brain. And after a while, like you're in a game, but all your senses and automatic reactions don't. And that's where it really gets you. Like your automated responses for like fight or flight all kick off because they're like, oh yeah, bad guys. Run.
I mean, do you see this? I'm trying to look for their. You can't see the score, but I mean, until they start building.
Yes, that is true. We actually do not know the score off the top of our head right now. We will be able to have a nice scorecard when they finished. That said, it is clear that Shadow is really racking up the points.
Look at that. Look at that 46 kill streak against Breezy's 16 at the moment. I think they're on different
Breezy's going up. Breezy's going up. You just got to make sure you don't catch any hits. But also, Shadow is regularly pulling 30s and 50s outside the double X zone. And Breezy here is pulling 20s and 40s inside the double X zone. So,
yeah, that's true. Let's maybe he's this is his strategy. We all have different strategies here.
Well, they did say it doesn't really what happens in the first 10 rounds. They said doesn't really matter. It's the last 10 rounds is where stuff gets crazy, and that's where you really make up most of your points. So a lot of what you do for the first 10 rounds is kind of just warming up and getting ready for the last 10.
That's when things get crazy.
Oh yeah, supposed to dial it up to 11 on round 11. All right, Joey's just sitting there with his shotgun in the bottom left, just looking around for something to get. No, wait. Joey has switched strategies. Joey went full assault rifle. He's single-shotting it, too, though. He's got himself some sights here. This guy's aiming down sights.
Yeah, there we go.
That's the serious thing he wanted to see. I wonder if he was just saving up all the bullets he needed for this assault rifle.
Yeah, that's what I saw shopping for.
Ooh, that took way too many shots to get those.
Yeah, maybe this is
aiming high. That nervousness, man. I mean, he's a very young dude, so the fact that he can even shoot that well with an assault rifle is pretty good. Going to be a lot harder if he had to deal with the weight, probably.
This is what I would do.
That one had body armor on. He's like, I can't get through the body armor.
Hit the head. Oh, there we go. 60. Nice.
Yeah, cranking it out here. Let's see what Shadow's doing. Still running the arrows. Still covered in blood. Still going full Legolas. Got himself a tall zombie. That was unexpected. He waited for that one. He's like, okay, I can't hit tall zombies from a distance. The variety of zombies. Unexpected.
Yeah, look at the fact that Shadow is still just on the arrows. I mean, that has got to be killing his arrow arm.
Man, I mean, if he can keep up. He told me last night his shoulders were already killing him. So I was like, bro, ice him. I don't know what to tell you. It's like stretch, man. It's all about stretching. All right, Joey really working that assault rifle now. One-shotting it. Oh, and there goes his streak, taking some damage. He's got to back it up, and he's surrounded. This might be everything. This might be the end.
I'm not screaming.
Oh, click! That is the worst sound to hear in your assault rifle when you're surrounded by zombies. Who knows how many are upstairs behind him? He did not look behind him, which is making me so nervous. It's like the gun only holds 4 bullets, and he's like, screw it, back to the shotgun. This is the only thing this is my bubby, baby. This is who loves me. Yes, and I'm pretty sure we're not even past round 10 yet, but yeah, that's the game dialing it up between the waves. Right now, this is the most intense thing I think we can watch. I'm seeing Shadow just kind of being cool about it. Joey hears a hisser, and I think that one got close. He knows he has to push it back so he doesn't get gassed. And the wave is almost over. Can he survive?
I think it's the actual real stamina that's really coming through to the players.
Yeah, that was the end of wave 10, so now it's going to dial up.
There we go.
But Joey's really, really young, so if anybody has the energy and stamina to just keep doing it, it's going to be Joey. You know those kids, man. They are just made out of energy.
Oh, yeah.
Did he die?
No. Did he?
Oh, or is that just between rounds? I think Breezy might have died. Oh, because like he's not doing anything else right now. So I think we missed it, but I think Breezy went down. Well, that's it for Breezy, pulling 7,000 points. I think. We're gonna watch Shadow continue to do what he's doing. Both players are still Shadow and Joey still going. Breezy did say it was a very real possibility. Oh, that he's stacking them, perfectly stacking them. Breezy did say it was a distinct possibility that he would die. So it's like, it's just the game. One, I mean, the meat grinder is designed to kill you. But then
he's in the backstage going, "Oh my god!" So.
Oh, you see him chatting? Yeah. So yeah, he did say it was a real possibility, but then there's also the stress of being in a competition could be a lot. But so there you have it. 3rd place, Breezy.
Yeah, but I mean, just to be competing here, it's pretty awesome.
Yes. Well, they're doing a good job. Let's see what Shadow's gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and watch Joey getting ready with his assault rifle. I think that's his idea. He's gonna start off with the assault rifle for accuracy, fall back to the shotgun when stuff gets hairy. It almost seems like it's a very real possibility that Joey goes down and Shadow continues to play for like another 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, we gotta go to bed, Shadow.
I think it'd be worth it to watch Shadow as we get to these higher waves. I mean, there's a lot of players who play this game who don't even make it that far. And to make it that far in the meat grinder with an arrow.
That idea. We should put him in those dance-a-thons where you gotta dance to the last. We gotta do that with him. Just see how long.
He's all about burning that energy in these fitness competitions. I think Shadow's going to go far. I do know that Pesky Cashew is entered in just about every competition in fitness. Pesky being a very fit competitor in and of himself, but also an incredible VR esports competitor as it is. So he signs up for everything.
We work with Pesky. He's our reviewer. He knows games. He can jump in and just he's so good at it. Yeah, good at it. So
I've watched him single-handedly resurrect dead communities for games as well. Guy's a dynamo. Speaking of dynamos, though, Joey's still going with that assault rifle. He's got this little funnel here with these stairs inside a 2x zone, so he's racking up the points. Granted, Shadow Veins over here really racking up the points. And I feel like, is he racking up more points than he's racking up bows and arrows, though? I'm surprised at some point the game doesn't chug just because there's just so many arrows and bows on the ground.
Yeah, 45, 46. Look at the kill, just climbing.
Oh, damn. Did Joey get killed and we missed it?
What?
Oh, and he got away before we could see it. Well, I didn't have a chance to look at the scorecard, but I can guess that it was higher than Breezy, but lower than Shadow. That was the real possibility that we were worried about, that it would just end up being Shadow for 10-plus waves.
75 points. I mean, Breezy's in here just saying that that round 10 is where it pops off. Like you're saying, yep.
He warned us.
Yep, looks like Joa's out too, and I guess we'll just...
So this has become the Shadow Veins broadcast. Shadow Veins going at it with the arrows as he is well into, I believe, wave 11 right now. And he's just going to keep... Right now he's a machine, not showing any signs of stopping. But it's got to get crazy at some point. I mean, I don't know how long you can go with these arrows. At some point, there's going to be just too many guys. We'll have to see. I mean, one good thing is that in this spot, he is surrounded by fencing, so he doesn't have to worry about anybody coming up behind him. They're all going to come in this this 90-degree or 180-degree zone. I don't know. It's not a big zone. So as long as he keeps his head looking left and right, he's good to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would just always be worried that something's coming up behind me. I'm a team player, so I'm used to having a team player watching my back.
All right. Well, there's that, people watching your back, but then there's also when you enter a room. I do this anytime I watch FPS games. When someone enters a room and they don't check their sidelines, I just get nervous. It's like someone's right there. You don't know they're there, so they have to be there.
Look at that, 106, 107. Oh man, 125 double point. Okay, you don't need, Shadow, calm down.
We gotta get. Oh, he's pulling off 125s now in this freaking double zone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 125. He doesn't. End of wave 11. You survived, my man.
He's just grabbing all the arrows.
Take a break.
Oh, he's got to clean up everything off the ground.
Oh, right.
Pesky's pretty dastardly with the bow and arrow. I'm surprised he hasn't tried this strategy to get in here. Maybe he didn't have time. Well, Shadow ready to rock and roll with all these arrows. Sending 1,000 arrows. At least now we're going to know how many arrows that are not broken. These arrows do break. They have, just like your bow, they have a limited lifespan.
Yeah, they run out.
We ought to have the other players just fire up something in campaign to have something else to watch while in between waves.
Yeah, this is, this is so cool about this update, the Meatgrinder update. It's like their major update that gives them a new way to play, which is like, because some people were asking me like, well, how do you like make it a sport? But look, you got archery kind of a thing going on here. So I really like what they've done because they do have other games as well. So shout out again.
He loves that beef stew. It's delicious. As wave 12 just gets ready to kick off. Yeah, I gauged it right. Wave 11 is what he was dealing with. Maybe they'll tell him in the chat, tell Joey and Breezy to go ahead and fire up and just play something. We'll give something to watch between waves, something to switch to. They're definitely out, but they don't got to stop getting commentated on, I'd say. We can have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on with Shadow right now. He's just winning. That's what Shadow's doing. He's like, hey, yeah, this is old school.
Someone tap him and be like, you're good, man.
Go for it, man.
Come to the zombies.
Joey's going to be like, I'm going to fire up VR chat. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, man. Shadow showing no signs of stopping, but he is getting a little overwhelmed, I'd say, at this point. Oh, man. He's just, I wonder if you can just time those. If he just knows how many shots it's going to take before it goes down. You got to love when a zombie blocks a headshot with his hand, right? Right, Vivian?
Yeah, but how do they know to do that? You're not supposed to be thinking. Your brains are
so tricky.
On the floor.
Oh, man. Well, Vivian, tell us a little bit more about what your strategy would be. I want to see if I can get the other players to play.
Oh, my strategy? Well, I think the first thing I would do is probably just gravitate towards things that I'm familiar with. So it would probably be not the bow and arrow at first, but I'm just watching Shadow and I'm thinking, I think that's my best shot. In a competition, maybe something like this, but I would probably want to move around, maybe go upstairs. I do like the chopping part. And but I really liked what Breezy was talking about, like his strategy of collecting the sodas, which is like 1 to 2 in a wave, I think, and sometimes you can get it dropped a third one. So actually, the guys are maybe jumping back in, just looking backstage here, and yeah, Joe and Breezy may be jumping in just to exhibit it because
just to give us a little bit of spice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing is we're watching 3 players. It's not just 3 players. These are the 3 top players, guys. So we do want to see those skills that they have and show us what you got.
Yeah, I need to give us a little bit extra to watch as we see them going in for some of their styles. I would hope that somebody would figure out how to craft a chainsaw and would just go nuts with it. That's what I would be looking for.
Yeah, and then I suppose.
I would love to just run through one of these meat grinders with the meat grinders. Or better yet, you just have to grab individual zombies and throw them into a wood chipper.
I was just gonna say, you grab them by the ankle and gotta swing them around.
Yeah. The wood chipper.
Look at that.
And you're like you're holding his head and dragging him with one hand while fending off the other zombies, pushing them back with the other hand. It's like, nope, we have to get to the wood chipper. Oh, there you go. Now he's having fun. Joey's like, wait, I don't have to go for high score. This is all about entertainment now. Oh, you know that's fun to do. Cooking them.
Yeah, we got Breezy and Joe back, and a shout out to the people backstage working there, McPuffins, just making the stream look good and showing off this game and the player skills.
Oh yeah, man, it's fun to get up in there and just kill yourself some zombies or unkill. Is it so if they're already dead and they're undead, so then it would be an unkilling them?
Rest in peace.
I release you. Yes, I rest in peace you. Or as the kids say, R.I.P. in peace. Oh, going for the gangster shooting. Oh, we're just going to watch Joey do this for a minute. Joey knows how to put on a show.
Look at that. That's what we're talking about.
Joey's a showman over here. I'm liking this. He's like, how many different ways can I shoot them directly in the head?
I like that one.
He's like, all right, well, when the wave is over, I'll just craft a different gun. That's what I'll do.
Oh, that was the first up-close zombie. They need to go to the dentist.
Just throws his hands up. He's like, yeah, this ain't nothing. As Shadow goes to collect the rest of his arrows. Shadow, by the way, has no idea that everyone else has already died. He's just still going for the prize.
Don't tell him. Let's just see.
He has no idea. He's already earned the $1,000 prize. He's like, I'm just gonna keep going.
I feel like someone's just whispering in his ear, like, oh my gosh, you're so close. You're just and then let's see, give it all you got and see how he goes.
He's like, I've already got a 3080 on my shopping list. We're gonna be doing good over here. Not to shout out NVIDIA for dropping the what is it, the VR link that apparently is like not a thing anymore. But it is what it is.
Hi.
It was a good idea. But you know what's a better idea? Completely untethered VR. So there is that as well. And that's where everybody seems to be going these days. Just walking right into that one. Shadow not losing any steam here, going into, I'm assuming, wave 12, maybe 13? He's just cranking it out.
I thought I saw 13.
Now, don't forget that we still have that competition going for Extra Life, so make sure you head on down to Extra Life /Val, and to be able to check that one out, donate some money for a good cause. We're giving out that Walking Dead backpack, right, Vivian?
Yeah, absolutely. You want that backpack. We talked about this. You want that backpack, and you can go in looking good.
Go into the zombie apocalypse with the right backpack.
I'm wrong. That's what I want to go in looking good. I mean, it doesn't matter, though. They're only after me for my brains, at least.
It's like, my question is, does the backpack come with the most important tools you could have in your life? And that is some duct tape, a box cutter, and a set of vice grips. You can use vice grips for anything. You've got to have vice grips.
Okay, I just saw the backpack. You want this backpack. It has, you want this. It's got you written all over it.
Oh, it does? Is it my styles?
Yeah, it's pink, and it's got a unicorn.
Oh, what? It's got a unicorn on it? Okay, now I've got to get this.
All right, you go drop
I'm gonna see if I can even find this, and I'm gonna like drop it in here where we can even see it. As we watch our main man light it up even more.
If you want, I'll take your daughter's backpack and put ketchup on it.
I see. That's what they've done here.
I don't know. It looks like real blood. That's real zombie blood here.
It's real zombie blood. Oh, where do they source real zombie blood? That can be very hard to get.
Oh, we can't talk about that. Ooh.
All right. Well, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll go to our triple scene here, and I'll drop in the image of the backpack and just set it on top of our little Val logo here. This is some last minute production effort here.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Ooh.
Oop, too far back.
Look at that. It just flew in. You want that.
Backpack.
Tell them you don't want that. Although maybe you keep it, don't give it to your kid, and they go to school and they're like, what?
Dude, if you've met my daughter the way she is right now, she'd be all about that life. She loves
but no one's gonna mess with you.
My daughter loves hot pink and glitter and high heels, but she also loves dinosaurs. But she also
your daughter.
But she also loves dinosaurs and teeth and monster sounds. One day she's just throwing herself on the ground going blah 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 blah. Like, what are you doing? She's like summoning breakfast. All right, Breezy putting on a show for us. So is Joey, while Shadow continues to run for the end.
Yeah, show us around this.
Oh, Joey's like, oh, wait, I didn't plan. I was only putting on a show, and I was not actually surviving. He's like, no, he's over there. And Joey's like, go over there, guys. There's a guy. There's food over that way. Just grabbing some soda right off the ground. As he waits for the timer to go up.
Just FYI, the backpack comes with other things. I think it's a thumb. That's an actual thumb drive.
It comes with a thumb. A thumb drive thumb?
It's a thumb drive.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and what is that? A canteen, perhaps? Saints and Sinners.
That's right. You are watching Walking Dead Saints and Sinners by Skydance Studios. Perfectly adapted, I think, for VR. Give you those nice immersive zombies. This is their new meat grinder mode, which is how you can get all your exercise needs and needs to kill zombies at the same time. It is a very active.
Available on Oculus Store, Steam, PlayStation. So
it's in all the places. Now, it is already a very active game without the meat grinder, but people who get into VR fitness, sometimes they just want to dial it up to 11 and they need something a little bit extra. And Skydance delivered. They're like, all right, here's just something extra. How far can you go? And it turns out only Shadow Veins is the one who can go all the way to the end.
Yeah. I'm loving the mechanics because yes, pick up your mess. Thank you. Just because you smash zombies and you can't just.
You just reminded me of when my sister came over with my two nephews back in I want to say 2016, and VR was just fresh. So I showed my two nephews Job Simulator. And one of my nephews was making a huge mess on the ground in his cubicle, testing everything out. And my sister just immediately asked his mom, was like, pick that up. Like, she was freaking out. And I said, hey, Mackenzie, you know, I can just turn the computer off and it goes away. And she's like, she was immersive. She was immersed in the VR just watching him playing VR on the screen. Ooh, gotta love that. Gotta love that face mask just reflecting the arrows. Yeah. My question is, who's going around Zombieville and putting those on zombies?
I know. Maybe that's their strategy.
I feel like that's something you would do. Like Vivian would be like, I'm gonna dress these zombies up.
Dress them up.
They're gonna be here anyway.
Yeah, I might as well look good.
I know. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. In the zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna manufacture a whole bunch of unicorn headbands, and I'm just gonna capture random zombies and put them on them and let them go.
Yeah.
Just people say, wait, is that a zombie corn?
We have survival skills for an apocalypse.
You know, yeah. Everybody, let's get on that. Let's start pre-manufacturing or hoarding those for the zombie corns. Hashtag zombie corn. Make sure you at me on Twitter about that. I'm all about the unicorn life. Anybody knows me knows that I love the hot pink that burns your eyes, rainbows, and unicorns.
Yep. Let's just look at our lovely pink studio.
Right. Well, hey, you know, I'm
of the neon pipings in the whole world.
I always tell people I met this player whose handle was Unicorn Kisses, and I was like, oh, I wish that was my name. Dang it.
Yeah, and our senior editor, she plays for Unicorn Holers. That's her team name.
Well.
Yeah, when she starts playing.
Some people like to just, just come up with any kind of dichotomy or like a huge contrast. It's always fun. I was explaining that to my niece, who's like really tiny, when she was putting together a cosplay. I handed her like this giant sword, and she's like, "Why?" I was like, "It's the contrast. A giant sword and a tiny girl is hilarious, and everybody thinks it looks awesome."
Hilarious. Then you get a tiny little,
Oh yeah, you get a big dude and you give him a tiny knife. Yeah.
Tiny little.
Yeah.
Mallet.
Yeah, a little mallet. Little judge gavel, like the dude is like absolutely massive bodybuilder, and he's got like this little gavel. Or better yet, he just walks around with a kitten. It's like, don't you talk about my kitten.
All these cute stuff. See, don't you guys want this backpack and the swag? If perhaps we can get someone to producer in the back to drop the link on where to donate.
The best thing about this backpack is that if you fill it with all your loot, then when somebody kills you, you'll have a backpack full of loot that you've dropped for them, and they'll be like, hey, you know what? That was pretty nice.
Yes, it's all about kindness here.
That's what the zombie apocalypse is about, I think.
Sure, yeah.
All right, we got Joey back to, he's got himself a bolt action now. Man after your own heart, Vivian. Vivian loves the bolt actions.
I do. Oh, man, gosh. You must have been reading my blog.
Always. I'm the one subscriber.
Yeah.
Man, Shadow's still going at it. He's on a 111 kill streak right now. He's like, nobody's biting me. I'm a zombie slaying machine. Daryl's got nothing on me. Daryl's got to go crossbow styles. I was like, I'm doing this for real. I don't need no crossbow. I'm shooting guys who got body armor on. How many zombies you fighting got body armor on? Shoots the gas bags up real close.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yep. The round is over. You know what? Let's go ahead and keep watching that. We're going to see what round just ended. 15, 14? Ah, there it is. 14. You got 6 rounds to go. We're watching Breezy loading up. He's doing some shopping right now. We got good old Joey doing a little bit of shopping there earlier. Now he's just ready to go. Pulls out his backpack, his notes. He's like, you know what? I'm going to try arrows. Let's see. I'm going to see if I'm going to get at this.
Oh, my gosh.
No, that's a pass. You know what? I'm just going to start stabbing, guys. Let's have some fun. It's so funny because some of these moves that people who aren't used to VR, they'll see these moves and they'll immediately think what this person is doing is like a pre-animated thing. And this is all 100% by hand, with the exception of the knife twirl. When the knife twirls, like that's a button thing that he's pressing. But
that's a pancake thing, right?
Yeah. The knife twirl he's pressing the button is doing animated. But everything else he's physically doing with his body. So all these like really cool moves, that's 100% him. The way that things they shake and what have you, that's not the game like trying to make it shakier for you. That's literally you shaking.
Ooh, yeah. You wanna get those knife kills in any game. I think that's
all right. Well, we got Breezy ready to rock and roll. Breezy's still running pistol styles. I figured Breezy would just change it up a little bit, load in some mods, pull out a lightsaber maybe. I don't know. That I'd like to see. I'd love to see somebody mod this game with a lightsaber, man. Just go after it. You gotta like kill zombies to the beat.
They gotta put that backpack in the game for real. You get just like triple points for zombies wearing it.
Yeah, man, that backpack's what it's all about.
So the prizes for this actually is the breakdown is 1,000 total. The first place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 500. Second place 300. Third place 200.
I really need to write that stuff down. All right, Shadow just breaking bows over and over again. This guy, I bet he just has one hefty bill whenever he shows up at Academy, just buying bows and arrows all day long. As a matter of fact, learning to craft them on his own. He's like, you know what? This is actually way more cost effective. Oh, he paused the game. What happened? Maybe he's checking to see if everyone's dead already. He's like, wait, is everybody dead?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on there. But let's go ahead and take a look at what Joey's doing. That is like, you know, I've already won, so I'll just die. I'm not sure. It might have been someone in his house. He's just like, I just want to make sure the house wasn't on fire because I'm in the middle of a competition.
You know what? That shouldn't matter. I've actually played with, Anna who did Pixel Ripped. We were all playing Onward, and she's like, "Oh, the fire alarm just went off, but the floor's not hot yet."
That is classic Anna. I'm not even gonna lie. That is some classic Anna right there. Oh, she's a lot of fun. She's all about that game life.
Oh yeah.
Joey, going now to a more conventional shotgun here, a little pump action. Always fun to do in a VR game. When they get the pump action shotgun feeling just right in a VR game, it is wildly fun.
Yes, it is. There's just something satisfying about some weapons, and I think that's why some people play it.
That is some anger right there. He just like pumps that and he's like, take this. What is he reaching for? He's like, she got smoky, but I didn't get to breathe in enough of it.
You know, with this bow and arrow, they should like integrate splinters or something, because like, look at that. Oh.
I would not think that zombies would move too well in like a harsh winter. Gotta thaw back out.
It's hard to narrow them down.
Joey just having fun with that pump action. He's like, it's not worth many points, but man, is it fun to play with. Oh, he had to give us a little flourish there too. Come on, Joey, put on a show. It's all about that explosive ammo too. I haven't seen anybody pull out explosive bolts yet, but I remember the players telling me, like, if you could corral the zombies together, drop an explosion on them, you can get yourself a whole lot of points.
Ooh, yeah, let's see that. Come on, guys. Show us the goods.
Oh, he's breaking out the judge for us. He's like my sweetness.
Yes,
get the sheriff
this
now?
is what I wanted. I've been wait. This is what I want.
Batter up. He's like, I guess I'll go revolver styles again. That is how he started off the match, giving us those like close-up headshots. I'd say go all melee, man. It ain't about points right now. It's about entertainment. Got himself something delicious to eat. All right, I'm excited for the round to start just to watch him start swinging. We'll have to make sure we come back to him. Looks like Breezy is riding on the porch like he likes to do. Still going full pistol style. Oh, Joey giving us a little baton action with that bat.
Yeah, let's see it.
I don't think we can miss it. When I'm back out to 3 out, I'm going to wait for him to get started. But then we get that close-up for that first swing. Here we go. Batter up. Oh, whoa. Oh, come on. He's not swinging real hard. I was hoping for like a real good, just like hefty one. Oh, here we go. I was hoping he points out to the field, like does like a little Babe Ruth action.
You know, if you have like an attachment, some people have those for their games in the finish.
He's trying to hold his head and hit him with the bat.
Yeah, this is plastic. I'm gonna.
It's looking like there's like a stamina limiter on the bat where he just can't keep swinging it like that.
Not satisfying. All right. I thought maybe you could like, batter up and swing their head like.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I would do as a VR dev. As I was like, all right, the harder you swing it, the more damage it does. Knowing full well that you keep swinging that hard, you're gonna be dead tired, and you might break something in your house. You might break something.
No, but like think about it. You chop their head off, but you get more points however far that head flies.
We're getting very graphic here.
Yeah.
It's zombies. They're not people.
Right. Yeah.
Just the reanimated dead. You cannot kill that which cannot die, or something. I don't know. All right, we got Shadow here cleaning up his arrows. We got Breezy lighting him up with the pistol. And Joey's just like, I'm going to find some kind of other angle. The bat was not working out the way I thought it would. You know what? It's sword time. Ooh, he's like, do I want reverse grip? What do I want? No, I want reverse grip. Hi-ya! Woo!
Yeah.
Going with the reverse grip. That's one way to do it.
There you go.
This game definitely needs dual-wielding swords.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And we've got dual-wielding swords.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Joey's just an entertainer. He knows what's up. Oh! He did not just do that. That is what I'm talking about. Joey gets points for style. I'm going to send him money myself for just style points.
Yeah.
You get the Poonator's prize for entertained me. That's going to be like something I do for streams from now on.
Yeah, I mean, you want that view.
There you go. Shish kebab. Step right up. Who's hungry? Yeah.
Oh, it's got Games of Thrones in here.
Oh, it's got Game of Thrones already.
Oh,
Does Joey's mom know he's playing this game?
Yeah.
Oh, wild, man. Joey putting on a show for us here. I'm liking that. As we see Shadow Vein still lighting him up arrow style. He's not really showing any signs of slowing down. He just paused it there for a little bit, I think, to check on something. But for the most part, just going at it.
Like 2 or 3 rounds left. He's on wave 17? 13?
Oh, he can't be 17 yet. I'm wanting to say 16 at the most.
What? No. Wait.
Well, another round, I think, just started on him. Let's take a look. We don't hear no beeping from his watch. We're going to back up to the 4-up, but we're going to leave his audio on so we get an... Oh, what did Joey just pick up?
Yes!
I want to watch Joey.
Yes! Come on.
Wait, is he going to go revolver and this thing?
Do it. Yeah.
Joey came to play fun. Come on, Joey, get him.
Yeah. He's
He's like, oh, this battle axe swings really slow. My character's not strong enough for this.
He's slicing them up.
It is not working like a katana. Come on, Skydance. You gotta let us turn up, like increase the strength of our characters or something. Oh, he got gassed. He got gassed, and he's gonna get gassed again. He's like, all right, forget it. This isn't working. Oh, you in particular. He's like, you, screw you, screw you. You're cool, but you get to go.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
You knew the rules.
Yeah.
He's having none of it. Oh, man. You know what? That big battle axe looked really awesome, but it was just too heavy to swing and have fun with. They got to have mods in the game where you can just say, you know what? Just screw it. Take all the weight off. Just let me mess around.
Yeah.
Was that a kid? It's a very young zombie.
Short-haired girl? I don't know.
They don't usually do zombie kids, although there was a very early game in the early days of VR where they had zombie babies that would attack you in a sewer. That was very terrifying. And they chew on your legs.
If you watch The Walking Dead, they had a little bit of that.
Yeah, they do. It's just developers usually shy away from it.
Ooh.
Man, he's just going for variety kills. That's where the point system used to go, is variety.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's the thing, is I think Shadow here has figured out the arrow game.
Yeah. Since there's no variety modifier, then there's no reason to switch.
Too OP.
Well, I want to say OP. Like, you still got to have the skill to do it.
Maybe he's just so awesome.
He cannot get through the headdress. If you don't hit the neck just right, you're messed.
That mask. Like, what? Did I design that?
He's like, all right, I'm going to try the battle axe again. Oh, the battle axe is actually working again. Did he have to like wait for his stamina to come up? What happened on that one? Oh, he's getting gassed now. Joey's not going to make it. Joey's not long for this world.
He's just there to make it.
Oh, no, he's got nothing left. He's got nowhere to go. Joey,
he had so much
he died putting on a show for us.
Yeah.
Long live Joey.
Oh, rip.
Shadow just sitting here rocking out inside this, God, there's so many circles. I was like, is it worth more XP? And the circles look double and triple like that?
You're right. He's end of wave 16. What?
Yeah, he's still going, showing no signs of stopping, drinking plenty of. This is like this is his job.
Yeah.
He's like a zombie miner. He's like, yeah, we just need the body parts, you know. It's my job. It's what I do. I drink my stew and I make my bows and arrows, and we just light them up. All right, Breezy's still ready to rock and roll. I think Breezy's still playing his normal style. He's not going for like any more entertainment. We are seeing that Joey's still been trying to entertain us and doing a good job of it. He presses the record to get the thing going. He's pulling his double barrel shotgun like he likes to do. It's his starting loadout. It's going to be a while before he can find a few more things. Oh, he's going to give us some explosions. That's what I'm talking about. Line him up. Line him up. He's like, I don't want to do it when there's not enough people there, though. Why did you look away, Joey? Your face is the camera. But back it up. We're just going to wait for him to actually take a shot at that explosions. Wave 17 starting up for Shadow right now. He's cooking through it. They don't have too much longer left. Joey entertaining us. Breezy doing his best job to do the same. Really working that soda angle. It's really funny. It seemed like Breezy was the only one that really cares about the infinite ammo soda. Seems like everyone else is like, no, I'm good.
No, you know what? That was pretty big stress. I just didn't see it come through.
Well, I mean, if you fill your backpack with soda, I guess you can't fill it with weapons, but I don't know. As interesting a strategy as it is. Oh, wait, he's going to do it. Come on. Yeah! Not as satisfying as I was hoping to be. But still, we didn't miss it. And that's the important part. Shadow having trouble fighting through those face masks. Still getting through them, though. When I say trouble, I don't know if that's like trouble or just kind of slightly annoying. I think that's how it felt to him.
How much more grotesque? Yeah.
He's doing that classic archery stance, too. If you have to look at him down in his camera, pulling the string all the way out by his ear and releasing back there. When I would show people VR games and I would put people in there to play archery, like I always shot the arrow wrong because I'm not an archer. But then I'd put people in there that I know that actually bow hunted, and I'd watch them like hold it really high, and they'd end up hitting their controller on their HMD a couple of times. That's how close they were used to bringing it back. But they would hit, boy, they hit everything they aimed at. And they're like, not going to lie, they got the bow and arrow management down. The only thing is like, there's no counterweight, but other than that,
Yeah, this is a throwback to the lab. This is where
Joey died again. Joey died again.
Going out looking good.
Yeah, that's what's important, really. Just go out looking good. Breezy here is trying to he's trying to dual wield now. He's got a pistol and a shotty. I want to see him use this.
Guys, Shadow has been doing the same movement for like, what now, over an hour?
That's repetitive stress injury. There's no way he doesn't hurt like hell tomorrow. Oh, man. My arm's killing watching him.
I know. I found myself like rubbing my shoulder like this.
No, man, that's rough. Well, it is the fitness summit, and he's definitely getting the fitness there. Oh, he's going to need some shoulder rehab, though. I hope he warmed up. I hope he cools down. And we did that at Sprint Vector, CES in Vegas. All the players who had qualified across the world, they were all there, and me. And I wasn't commentating. I was competing because it wasn't my league. It was like a little league the developer put together just to show off their game. So I'm in there in compression armor, and I have like my resistance band out. I'm warming up my shoulders. I'm like eating protein bars and stuff. All the other players are in t-shirts and blue jeans, which immediately, since I'd already been doing VR esports as a commentator for a while, so when I saw the guys in t-shirts and blue jeans, it's like, oh, this is in the bag. These guys don't know.
Yeah, I know the blue jeans players.
Oh, dude, almost all VR esports players are playing in shorts. But anyway, so I was there, and they were eating snacks in the green room, and they're like, what does this guy think he's doing? And I looked at him and was like, I'm about to win. And straight up, I took home first place on that one. Had to fight it out with stealth shampoo a little bit, but I got him. That was the only real threat.
Yeah.
Well, Rukafelt was in there too, but Rukafelt was on a different bracket, so I didn't have to fight him. Luckily, Pesky didn't enter that competition. Then I'd have been in trouble.
Of other players who play a lot of other games, but they're well known in the community for competing and their skills.
Oh, you know it when you show up to a VR esports competition, or you go to like a VR arcade that's having a competition. I mean, that stuff.
Oh, he's in the chat. He knows.
Yeah, you see a guy. You see a guy in shorts and a jersey, or like any kind of workout gear. You know that guy knows what's up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean that's what I really like.
Brings his own Gatorade, his own towel.
I'm used to those sports, so I'm used to like in that gear and stuff. But I like that. I like knowing how people get ready for it because it's there's like a ritual, and you got to wear the right clothes and knee pads or.
Dude, I would think honestly in Onward that knee pads would help a lot. Especially since you're wanting to play in shorts to not like melt, but you need something on your knees because you're going to get on the ground a lot. Well, you see a lot of players just sitting all the way on the ground.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
That's not me.
My favorite thing was watching the players lay down completely on the ground on their sides and like inch around a corner.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly.
Especially when they're doing that on like $1 million stage. You're like, okay, that's some good stuff. I like that.
They know how to entertain.
Well, it's not just that. They forget they're on the stage because they got the headset on. They're just doing how they do at home. But everybody's like, it's like, wait, you can get on the ground and shoot like that? Yeah, buddy.
That's the amazing thing, man. To like the skill level, it's just so different. I mean, granted, I didn't play like pancake games. I've since watched a lot of it now, though. But it's just like skill set of VR being a mix between traditional, physical sports rather, and pancake sports. It's a good mix.
That's the thing that I like most about VR esports is because since they're so physically demanding, that it takes away that argument of sports traditionalists who hate esports. They're like, that's not real sports. And I was like, because you're not doing anything physical. And so in VR, it's video games. So the esports guys, the traditional esports guys should be happy about it. But then the sports people can't say it's not real sports because, like I said, you're losing 6 pounds a week. You got to be in good shape. You got to stretch your shoulders. And we are seeing that people that whatever game you're playing, if there is a traditional sport activity associated with what game you're playing, those people will tend to outperform. Like we see in Onward, like people who are actual combat veterans have an incredible aim and a concept of tactics on the field. Any kind of archery game, if somebody's like an archer, like I told you when I show it to people who do that bow hunting, would do really well in game. Echo Arena, like putting people who are good at like handball, even soccer in there, their instincts just immediately out the gate are so much better. So it's like a combination. Now you need physical fitness and gamer instincts. You got to put them together. A happy marriage that is VR esports.
There is nothing like it. It is a rush.
Speaking of nothing like him, the entertainer that is Joey, he might not survive, but he's going to look good while he's doing it. He's like, I'm having fun now. He's like, now that he's having fun, he's shaking a little bit less. He's like, the edge is off. I don't have to worry about winning or losing. Shadow's got to be getting close to the end here. What do you think? 18?
Yeah, 17. Wait, 17?
I don't know. I'm not here to beep and watch yet. We'll back out and watch Joey, but we'll leave his audio up so we can hear him. And we can show off your favorite backpack now.
Yay!
That being said, I do like a darker pink and a darker blue on my backpack.
I was gonna say just a hair. Like
and I do like rainbow unicorns, but I like them with glitter. I'm a glitter unicorn guy.
You hear it here. He's not even like kidding in the least, guys.
No, these are not jokes. These are things I actually like.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I like what I like, and I don't make any excuses for it. I don't let people tell me what to like. I like what I like. And unicorns are awesome. It's a horse with a spear on its head. What is not cool about that?
You know what? The funny thing is, I don't recall ever saying anything about me particularly liking unicorns, but I keep getting gifted unicorn stuff. So maybe I can send them to you.
The same reason I like rainbows. It's all the colors. What's not cool about that? Oh, it's good times. But yeah, when it comes to all the colors, though, the one color that's not on the rainbow, this burn your eyes pink. I just love it, man. I got my daughter today's her second birthday. Happy birthday, Alora. And I got her, we had a birthday party earlier today, and I got her one of those like those little battery-powered cars that kids can ride in, you know, that we all wanted when we were kids.
Oh yeah.
I got her one though, but it looks like this like angry car, like kind of like an off-road sort of like I don't know, like one of those big off-road competition kind of cars, but like with an angry look to it, but it's like super hot pink as well. And it has like all these like lights on it and stuff and plays like K-pop on the radio. It's absolutely.
Hey, I want that.
Yeah, it's a great car. Well, the thing is it's kind of an adult toy too, because it comes with the remote control, so you can drive it around like an RC car.
What?
Yeah, it's huge. So I can like take over anytime she's driving it and just drive it RC car. It's good stuff. It's her birthday gift to me. Oh, pulling out the 75. Shadow just really going for it. Joey trying to figure out how arrows work as well. I thought Joey was going to put that arrow in backwards. I really did. Never got to see Breezy. There you go. Never got to see Breezy really use that shotgun in the dual wield formation here. It's just backup in case he has to reload, I guess. I mean, how good can you reload when you're holding that pistol and the other gun? That's the problem with dual wielding. No one ever thinks about how you're going to reload. You can't do like Tomb Raider stuff where you're just like guns go down to your hips and suddenly they reload. Or ultraviolet where there's just something in your wrist that loads it.
Yeah, no, this is that's the thing. But you have to do that with VR though, because it adds to the game and the physicality, but also it feels cool, you know, the immersion of it and everything. Satisfying.
Well, they did that in Robo Recall. You just threw the gun away. Just drew a new one.
Oh.
There's no reload. You just throw it. It's fine.
Come on, that's not fun.
Yeah, well, they did the, well, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. They did the ultraviolet kind of thing where you just like suddenly would have a new gun just teleport to you.
Hey, teleporting, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, you teleport everywhere. That's back when everybody thought that was the only way you could get around in VR, so everything was teleport. That was wave 18 ended for Shadow, so he's got 2 more to go. Shooting in the air.
You can do it. Go on.
He was at 118,000, I think.
152 walkers killed on that wave.
He's just going for it.
But
man, the bitrate is suffering hard for Breezy. His computer's just chugging, trying to keep up. It's a good thing though. It slows the zombies down just a little bit. When I see that glow on his shotgun, I keep thinking he has to reload it. It's confusing me. That's how I've been trained. It's what I'm used to. Joey's all like, all right, I guess I'll get some arrows. I might as well practice. Him and Shadow both going for the arrow purchasing.
yeah, this is way hardcore. There may or may not be a video of me playing this, screaming my head off for 2 minutes.
I'm telling you, you get the right amount of drunk, you should be fine. You won't even know that they're zombies.
Sure.
Then you gotta ask a project to help you out with some textures, and you can just make them all look like ex-boyfriends, maybe. I don't know.
Ooh. I like it. I like that mod.
It's like they're way less scary.
Yeah, not scary at all.
Oh man. Me personally, I would make them all look like Scar from Lion King.
Ooh.
I'm still mad at him. Still mad. Yeah. Sometimes you just hold a grudge forever. Okay, so moving on to Joey. Joey, as Shadow works his way towards the end, Joey's just going around looking for some fun. Was that Kurt Cobain? No. That was the dude from Nickelback. Who's the lead singer from Nickelback? That was the face. I literally just saw the lead singer from Nickelback's face on the zombie he killed. Which is funny that I know that face, but I did grow up in the 90s, so it was an inescapable face.
Clip that. I gotta see this.
All right, well.
Let's just throw it out there. I would love to have a zombie that looks like me.
Like you?
Yeah, why not?
You want to kill a zombie self?
Yeah, but
I think that would weird me out, killing something. Yeah, the thing that's weirded me out the most is like back in the day when I'd play like PlanetSide 2 and do like a lot of stuff to get troops going, you know, like get them all excited and rocking and rolling, right? That there would be force commanders that they would record my voice and then play it back when I wasn't there to get their troops going. And then on occasion I would be in their outfit or playing and like, you know, near them in proximity and hear my own voice telling me to get charged up and going. And I was like, all right, that's really weird.
Meta.
At first, when I first heard it, I was like, wow, that guy sounds just like me.
Very meta.
Yes. So, Shadow rocking and rolling here towards the end. He cannot have too much longer to go.
Hey, can we have like a glitter update? You know, that's like
A what?
A glitter update. Like they just like glitter, like shooting out.
You just have like
like a trail from the bow. Like.
I think you just call it parental filter. That instead of blood coming out, it's just glitter. That said, glitter. I mean, there are ways to do it. in video games, so it won't beat up the processor so bad. But bit rate for your video capture is going to look real bad.
Yeah.
That's the problem with glitter.
Fine.
Glitter and snow, they just don't really work well in the days of video compression.
One day.
JPG, what have you done? One of these days. There are a few people that have teased that they know what they're doing and that they're going to come up with better video compression, but they all want $1 billion for it. So this is what we got. Whoa! He blocked it with both hands. That's got to be frustrating. Zombie hands. They're the bane of my existence. I think that's one of the reasons why Joey's going around just lighting them up earlier. Joey's carrying around some fire right now? What is Joey doing? What is this that Joey's holding on to?
Yeah, what is that?
He's got like some kind of flaming soda can.
That's not even the largest kill streak, actually. Right?
I don't know. Joey's about to die again. I know Shadow's got to be getting real close to the end. All right, what is this? What is this can he's holding on to? Why is he holding on to it? Is it bonuses just from holding it?
Is it like
Pesky? Tell me what that is. None of the players told me what that is, and I don't know what it is, and it's freaking me out.
Look at this. What is this? Like a makeshift? What?
It looks like it's like a burning Starbucks cup. And he just keeps picking it up.
Yeah, melee booster.
Is it just like infinite ammo? Melee booster, that's what it is. It's melee booster. So he's going to drink this, and then he's going to like hardcore his melee out. So that means he's got to stop. I don't think the arrows count as melee. Maybe they do.
Infinite stamina and durability.
Infinite, is it? That seems like that might be the soda to go for.
That zombie is like half naked.
Shadow's just cranking them out now. It's just getting like 105, 105, 105, 155 kill streak, 156 kill streak. You can't stop me. Wave 19 down. One more to go.
And there we go. Let's cheer him on, guys. Let's cheer him on. How come he doesn't have like somebody there like wiping sweat up? Like that's what you should.
Yeah. You lift your headset up. Someone wipes the sweat off your face. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
The VR cover also makes some pretty good inserts that do a good job of wicking away the sweat. I think they still sell those, right? I know those are the ones that I bought. I bought like the pleather ones so that other people didn't sweat up my headset. But when I was playing a competition, I'd play the soft ones that soak up your sweat that you have to machine wash. I was all about that life.
I use Kiwi designs because they have it's ventilated.
No, at V Respawn we never did get around to manufacturing them, but we had made these headbands that are ultra thin that they literally that's what they do. They keep the sweat out of your face, and you can put your headset on, and it doesn't interfere with your headset at all.
Layer tested. It's the best one.
Yeah. Absolutely love those. I actually gave them to a lot of our streamers to test out because I just wanted to make sure because they're like hot pink. So I was like, all right, I just want to make sure this dye doesn't run. It shouldn't, but I need you to sweat on it to death to see if the dye gets on you.
That's what we're here for, to test all the things.
I got to get around to getting them made again. All right. Well, we're just getting down to the last wave for Shadow Veins. Shadow Veins going to light it up here. Rocking and rolling. You know, they were thinking that this might end up taking a long time, but it looks like they're actually cooking through, doing a great job here. Really just booking it. For those of you that don't know, this is Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, brought to you by Skydance Studios. This is a VR game where you get to kill zombies. These players are currently playing in Meatgrinder, which is a specially added high energy fitness kind of mode, really, where you're just fighting waves and waves of zombies that get worse and worse. You have to go around, scavenge, and craft weapons. Your weapons break. Your stamina is limited. It is a tough thing. And what Shadow's doing on here is he's just cranking out a whole bunch of bows and a whole bunch of arrows between each round. And he's just not leaving the blueprint tables. As he gets many, many points from just shooting from far away. So he's like, I got this in the bag. Our other two players have already died. So they're just playing for our entertainment right now. But what we're also doing is we're working with Extra Life for a charity so that we can help the Extra Life Foundation, and the person who donates the most can get this fancy backpack that you see in the bottom right. This Walking Dead inspired backpack.
With
unicorns. Yes.
So yeah, with your blood. That's on there.
Yes, yes, indeed it is. Now, Shadow Veins just finishing up here. I think he's got about another 70 kills to go. Oh, lost his streak. And he's all like worried that he lost his streak, but he has no idea that the other players have already died. And it is not going to be a problem. But yeah, that was actually something that Breezy warned me about. He talked about how important the kill streak is and that losing it there towards the end can be really bad for your high score. And he says that that's probably what would happen to Shadow Veins is that, he predicted that Shadow Veins would probably use bow and arrow. And then he had said that that's where it was going to get him, is that they get in kind of close and that he'd end up losing his kill streak. But that all, that means the other players would have had to survive that long. And they did not.
I love the pushing the mechanic. Excuse me.
I also like that it has like a real, well, damn it. He's like, I accidentally killed him because I held the end of the arrow. And it counts as a melee attack now. But yeah, it has a functional point. Like if you kill them from a distance, if you pop them from a distance and you get more points. So pushing them back is better for you when it comes point-wise. All right, Shadow Veins just finishing it up here. He lost his kill streak, though. But he should only have like a little bit longer to go before we start hitting the beep on his watch.
He lost it. Oh, what?
His kill streak? Oh, it's going to cost him the game. Oh, no.
Yeah. The little info here on the backpack, it is reversible for those of you who are, maybe not into the blood.
What's on the other side of it?
Glitter. It better be.
Rainbows, glitters, unicorns, kittens.
I'll throw in the glitter. Let from V Respawn. We have just so much.
I think we need more kitten-themed content at V Respawn, though. I'm a big fan of kittens as well. They're just so cute. What's not to like? He's like, that one's a gas bag. I don't want that one. It'd be really funny if, like, right at the very end, Shadow gets killed and he thinks his run is over. Nope, he's going full Legolas. He's got this.
Oh, there we go.
That one's a gasser. He's like, no. Come on. Oh, it is going a bad way. Nope. Shadow's a machine. He can't be stopped. Yeah. He's like, wow, right here at the end.
That's a pro.
Right here at the end, he's like, is that really going to be what gets me?
Oh,
there's one bow left.
Oh.
Just stab him with the arrow. You can do that. Where'd that other zombie go? Is it off to his left still?
You could bang their hands
I think there's still a zombie on his left.
There's a question about the backpack. Yeah, it goes to the person who donates the most to Extra Life.
Before we end the stream, which will be momentarily, so you want to get on that. He's not stabbing a single, you could stab them with those arrows, and he's not stabbing a single one of them with those arrows. He's like, no, I'm doing, oh no. He's like, I just need another bow. I just have to survive. The time is coming. Wow, man. If this game went beyond wave 20, it would definitely be dangerous.
If I don't, they must be dreaming about zombies after this. Yes!
Look at the score, at least. Let us see your score. Let us see your score.
His triumphant, what is it?
It's going to show us. He's got to click next.
Look at him stretching. Yeah.
103,000. Not even his highest score. He's shaking his head because he knew he lost that kill streak. But yeah, 103,000. That is our winner, Shadow Veins.
Congrats.
It's going to be up to the referees on who came in second. I think it might have been Breezy who came in second and Joey in third. But in either case, Shadow Veins is our reigning champion now. All the players pretty much knew that he was going to be the one that won that one. And it came down to it. He had lots of scores. He says, I was keeping these scores close to my chest. And my new strategy, because I don't want people to catch up to me. And I was like, bro, if they haven't been practicing shooting their bow like you, there's no way they could pull that off. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think I want to stretch.
It's like,
I need a stretch.
You know what's really funny is he showed me some video last night, and literally all day today, my shoulders were hurting. And I was like stretching them most of the day today. I was like, why do my shoulders hurt? And it was just from watching Shadow play.
But that's what this is all about. Val is, they're doing this whole VR fitness summit. So it's all about stretching and getting your heart rate up and racing. So not just the zombies, but there's other games going on as well.
Feel the burn, man. Feel the burn.
Yeah. This is a great show, a lot of fun. And I want to see Shadow do that with another weapon.
Yes. Speaking of, we have that backpack going just for a little bit longer. So make sure you check out extra-life.org/Val so you can drop your donation in there and try to get yourself a chance to get that backpack. Otherwise, that might be all there is for me and Vivian, right? Again, I am Pooh Nanners, your Texas caster and hype master.
And I'm Vivian, Control Clerk Delete.
And we have been coming to you live from the V-Respawn studio for Virtual Athletic League's VR Fitness Summit. So thanks, guys, for checking it out. And we can't wait to see you at the next one.
Yeah,
Vivian,
absolutely.
Go ahead.
It was a great show. Just congratulations to Val, and thanks for everyone for coming out. And congrats to all 3 players. They are skilled, absolutely, and they walk away with prizes regardless. So congrats to the players
and to the social media winners too. They all get their prizes as well. Everything's gonna come out great. Just make sure you DM the guys in charge and be like, "Give me money," and then they're like, "Fill out this form, make your mom sign." All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Vivian, send us home.
All right, thank you everyone for watching us from the V-Respawn studio with Val. I'm Vivian with Pooh Nanners. Have a good night.
Yep.